Alright, let's start with part 5. And welcome back to those that are returning viewers. Can I get a controller to work? Yes, I can. There we go. Maybe. Controls, make sure they're set to 360. No, I do not. Alright, so B. Continue. Eastern shore of Grifflet Bridge. That's where we're at. Give me a second to Alt-Tab to make sure I get a live preview here. Perfect. Alright, so we're a minute in. And we gotta go to Marlind now. Either way here works. Now Marlind is a plague town, so it's gonna be a fairly dark aesthetic. We're not usually at Marlind for all that long. Ordinarily. So, not a bad thing. See that one
Here
there
they
is
are.
a problem. He's powerful, let's just not fight him. And is it this gate? It's either this gate or it's the other one. There's a thing down there. This one. Forgive me, but I am opening a soda. Welcome to Marlind.
Is this because of the epidemic?
Hey, look at the puppy.
I take it that you're not good around dogs.
Not particularly.
Miklio's just worried about claws and effect.
Lila.
What?
Boom, dogs can't
Defensive
hell yeah.
maneuvers!
As you wish.
Ready? No escape! How's this? Flow and surge! Yeah!
Protection!
Yeah!
Resistant to fire, resistant to water. I need to
Sonic rock!
exercise with.
Crimson Edge! I can't lose!
I can only really do this
I
after
won't lose! This isn't over!
CG up to
Yes,
the
it is! Right
There we go.
Earthborn!
Get the crap out of it.
Rising sand! Cry out! Light the way! Light the way! Crystal Tower! Defensive maneuvers! Light the way! Crystal Tower! Rising sand! Cry out! Take this! Ready? Go!
Let's do some fortune telling. Please pick one.
Okay. Oh, this one's blank.
That means your spirit is pure and clean, like this paper.
Oh, thank you.
She's gullible. Way too gullible.
A Hellion right here in town?
Of course. Look how full of malevolence this place is.
And that just now was a dog hellion, wasn't it? Right. That was a hellhound. The pathogen itself has assumed hellion form.
The plague itself?
Let's hurry to the sanctuary and deliver the medicine.
Okay, there's that. You need to kill all of these that we can. There's, I think 5 of them around Marlind. So it wants us to take medicine to the sanctuary. But I know from several times that there was the one behind us, and there's 4 others around somewhere. We need to get rid of those before
Is that a
we
monolith?
do most of anything else. I don't need to save yet. Famous last words, of course. That makes 2. make 3, then we'll go deliver the medicine. Oh, wait, there's a 4th one up there. 3. Monolith.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
The reason I skipped the text there is that a lot of those just tell you the same stuff that you already get in the tutorials and in the menus and the tooltips. Like here, I'll show this one.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
Strategy. So it hasn't told us how to do that, but I know enough about it that I was like, hey, this is the strategy menu, so you've already seen that. Which, by the way, if we go back to, at this point, we should see entries for the remaining heroes. Yeah, see? There's an entry for everyone here. So... Wait. Why is Edna my primary hero, or my primary Seraph? Switch her with Lila. Wait, whoa, I don't want to control her. Whoops. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's right. And while we're at it, let's find customization options for... We've already seen Alicia's, I think? Question mark? Oh, we've seen some of them. I like her alternate color better than I like her main color, personally. I just think the blue with her is just a better color overall. So, I usually leave it with blue. You'll have to let me know what you think. We'll do that. Whoa, before I do that... Librarian, hat style, ready. Alright. So Edna has a hat style as well, and a respected senior, which means that she has a senior uniform as well. That is just weird. So it was Lila that we already saw. Does she have anything new? She does not. Maiden of Fire. Principal, nope. Mikleo, do you have anything else? You do not. So, Alicia, we've already visited. Saray. Oh, what the hell? We are missing the ears. Did I kill these by mistake? I know I was told that somebody liked them, so... Where is it? I'll probably remove the glasses, but I'll keep the Shiba Inu ears on for him. Juju request. Because yes, the in-game scenes will show it off with the glasses. Anyway, there's one up here too. And a monolith up here. There we go.
Sure is a lot of gold lying around out there.
See, that one is armatization. This is a library. I should have an option to investigate it at some point for a point of interest, I would imagine. Anyway, that's 4 of the 5 little head things. I think the last one is going to be closer to where we're supposed to go. At least as of currently. I always get lost in Marlind, so hopefully I do better this time around. Graveyard, woman. Shift ourselves around, grab this chest with a shabby spear. Then I'll need to find the last one because we haven't yet located it. Unless, of course, there's only the 4 and we just need to do this and then we're done with the Purify Marlind thing.
Lady Alicia, you made it safely!
I've brought medicine. What's happening?
We can do naught to stop the infection. The disease has spread to our ranks. We cannot even exterminate the wild dogs.
At this rate, the entire kingdom may very well succumb to its ravages.
By the stars.
First, please distribute the medicine.
Right away.
Things will be okay. They've got resources now.
Yes.
And we can help dispatch the hellhounds.
And yet, I suspect that they are not the true source of this epidemic.
They're not.
A stronger Hellion, born of powerful malevolence.
Next up, Purify the Malevolence in Marlind. Yep, we weren't done with the heads. There were 5. There's also
The
that.
dragon!
No, it's just a Hellion. You can tell because the humans don't see it.
It's landing over there!
There it is. Before we do that, now would be a prime opportunity to save. So we are close to the point where we go to Roland's. And Alicia does not follow us to Roland's for obvious reasons.
So this is Marlind.
It is a city rich in history, is it not? I believe even the Celestial Record mentioned it.
Yeah, I always wanted to visit. Marlind, the city of knowledge nestled amongst the holy trees. Their shining branches are as a beacon unto the fruit of knowledge and the flower of aesthetics.
There walks this continent no true scholar, no true artist who did not once frolic in its sylvan depths.
Well, the fruit looks pretty rotten right now, if you ask me.
Pretty sure no one did.
Even so, she's right.
Maybe so. But flowers will always bloom again in springtime and bear their fruit in autumn.
Indeed, the cycle will never end so long as there remains passion for knowledge and beauty. Right?
Very true. History has proven as such.
I think you have flowers in your head or something.
Don't you like flowers, Edna?
I mean, they're fine. The pretty ones, at least.
So, save. Now we go fight the dragon, or the drake. Oh, I lied. We need to go buy a map first. $200. Move. Off to fight a dragon.
Don't tell me you're gonna fight it. It looks like a dragon to me.
We don't know that for sure. You can tell me if it gets too dangerous.
Wonderful. And I wind up with all the responsibility as usual.
Boss fight.
That Hellion is called a drake. It's a younger form of dragon. It looks like the city's malevolence is energizing it somehow.
Then we have to kill it while we still have time.
Wait!
Don't, Alicia!
Hold on!
Look out!
Crap!
That was close. Sorry, we didn't mean to startle you.
Again?
Well, we gotta do something. Edna, you said that the malevolence in the city is energizing that thing, right?
Probably.
Then we should focus on purifying the malevolence.
Indeed. I expect that would naturally weaken the Drake.
Although it sounds like a huge hassle.
Well, you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet.
The plan sounds good enough to me. Though your choice of metaphor, less so.
Even if we do manage to weaken it, we can't fight it if we can't bring it down.
We'll find a way to accomplish that too. With everyone's help.
Hassle times 2. Slow and steady wins the race, Edna.
Oh, yes, I prefer that metaphor to the one where we're eggs that go splat.
Time to begin Operation Slow and Steady.
Now we gotta find that last head. Is that it? Maybe.
Shall I help you carry those?
Yep, that's it. Down
I'm
left.
just fine.
Front left.
A history of Monmouth culture and the works of Sir Geoffrey.
Wow, it's the first time I'm seeing them.
These are valuable books. I'm hiding them away so they don't get lost or destroyed in the war.
Oh, then all the more reason I should be help.
It's fine. It's a classified location. Don't tell anyone about this. It's to protect the books.
Something's up.
You think so?
Don't you? She was all excuses and we didn't even say anything.
I certainly never heard of any such secret library.
Before we go deal with her, let's
I
go
finished preparing the
purify
gel.
This head. You know what? Calcite sword. I should probably equip that just in case. Ah! Oh, that was sort of the right place. That, and I just want to look different.
Guess that's all the hellhounds in town.
The epidemic here should settle at least a little bit now.
Yeah, but only momentarily.
It was not done in vain. The malevolence has subsided considerably.
I understand you wanting to trust her, but something's wrong.
Kinda funny to bury books in a graveyard.
I'm similarly concerned. Let's hide and observe.
All right.
Shouldn't you be on the other side or in the plant or something?
Don't kid yourself, Agatha. That's worth 1,000 at best. Who's there?
You're...
So you lied to us about protecting the books?
It was always just my daughter and I, barely getting by. I couldn't even give her one happy memory before she died. Haven't I suffered enough? Can I not have something good for once in my life?
Malevolence!
We're taking these back. I'll be turning you into the guards for misappropriation and theft.
I always knew. Someday this was bound to happen.
The malevolence is fading.
I don't need this anymore. Do you think you can return it to Nafe for me?
Catching her quelled the malevolence?
That's probably what she wanted deep down, to be brought to justice.
Well, I guess that proves that she really did love books after all.
Earth dwellers are such a chore.
Got library key. Now I think we go fight the dragon. Or Drake. Or not. No, that's right. We go through this little mini dungeon thing first.
We going in?
So, are you scared of ghosts too?
Would you like me to hold your hand?
It's not like that. You understand, don't you, Saray?
I'm sensing a huge domain. There's definitely a strong Hellion here.
It could be hiding anywhere in the museum. We better canvass the entire area.
Oh, brother.
See what I did there? Canvas is a fabric used as a painting surface, and... Please stop.
Oh wow, I just got it.
See, it was just enough explaining.
It wants us to come in.
Looks like it.
You're gonna love what this boss turns into when we purify it.
Such important cultural artifacts.
This is awful. We can't forgive this.
I'm going to tell you to think about this museum thing as a haunted house. Because that's basically how it's set up. Step on wheat, and wheat gains strength. Step on them, and what takes place? Squash out their bellies, and their guts pop out. Squishy and red, flying out of their mouths.
What sinister writings? It looks like they were scrawled in blood.
I'm not one for horror, so I try and fly through these sorts of environments as quickly as I can. I could be running in a circle. I am running in a circle.
I am your opponent, Hellion.
Is it the same one we saw in the ruins? This one could be much stronger.
You've really seen Hellions like this in that ruin?
It's over! Let's get him! Not yet!
Another!
Yeah! Be gone! No escape! It's over!
job, Saray.
Pulling up the map. So the yellow dot next to the green diamond is where we came in. So we actually need to go to that room down on the bottom right. Because staircase.
I don't think we've checked that monolith out yet.
Swing the blade once, cut off the right hand. Swing it again, there goes the left hand. The wicked thief cries out in pain. It hurts, he screams in vain. Swing the blade once more and cut off their head. The thief goes silent, the thief is dead.
Is this a statue of the shepherd? What senseless vandalism.
What's that?
Guess we should do this.
Is that really a scorpion? It's so large.
But that makes it easier to hit, right? Learn some humility.
Let us relish this victory.
This statue, it radiates such dignity.
You can tell from his expression that he must have been a great warrior.
A fine man. I would like to see his entire body.
Oh, but wouldn't he be...
More or less naked? That's what makes him attractive, in an aesthetic sense.
Well, it's true that the perfectly toned body of a warrior may be aesthetically pleasing, but...
Alicia, unladylike.
No, I only meant it as a generalization. I really have no personal interest in that sort of thing.
Not at all, huh?
I mean, not much. Just enough.
Backpedal, backpedal,
normal
backpedal,
amount.
backpedal, backpedal.
Wow, settle down. It's just a statue.
Seriously. Though it's true that King Claudin epitomizes the warrior ideal.
Hold on, this is King Meliodas, right? Not King Claudin.
What? But then it wouldn't match with the style at all.
Yes, because this bust was carved as a speculation on the style of future generations.
I think your interpretation is a bit far-fetched.
Well, I think you're trapped in stereotypical views.
All right. Look, let's drop our preconceptions and start over then. Can we identify the subject? What features stand out?
Wow, settle down. It's just a statue.
Seriously.
Is that a monolith?
Give me a minute. I need to undo that so I can get back out the main door. Just to make sure this goes through the main door. Because that's the one we entered with, you can see in the mini-map. This is a save point you want to save on. Because a fight is coming. Right in here is where the fight takes place. Don't see anything yet, do ya? What are you gonna see in a minute? Wait a minute. That's Lothasset. Zestiria character. every suit of armor can fly.
I suppose this Hellion must be the source.
Lucky for you, it isn't a ghost, McLeo.
I told you it's not like that.
Save it for later.
Weak to earth and non-elemental physical damage. So...
Bye. Be careful. Take this.
Charge! Rising spear! Light the way!
Frozen Starlight! It's over!
Dry out! Rock winner! Rising stance! Defensive maneuvers! Echo shot! Take this!
Strong enough.
Items. You need to use an apple gel, apparently on yourself.
Purify the earth! Very simple! Healing power! Whoa! Dry out! Rock winner! Be gone! Rising sand! Dry out! Be gone! Offer your protection! Healing Rising sand! Echo shot! Rock winner! Rising sand! Light the way! Offer your protection! Come to my side! Rock salad! Light the way! Crystal, be gone! Offer your protection! Rampaging giant! Healing power! Be gone! Smite the malevolence! Yeah! Resilient aim! Echo shot! Take this! Let's take them all down! Dry out! Take this! Be gone! Concentrate your attack! Rising sand! Rock winner! Be gone! Howling Gate, be gone!
This is quite a bind.
Be gone! Echo shot! Ready? Go! Wind flow! Wait the fight! Be gone! Echo shot! Rock winner! Be gone! Freeze Lancer! Echo shot! Take this! Rising defensive maneuvers!
Run, because I need to heal.
Purify the earth! Very simple!
Rancid prickle boars, what's gotten into you?
Sorry.
What a fool I was. I should have realized you would be here, Attack.
Oh my goodness! It's pretty Lady Lila. How you been? Oh, you never were a lick of fun.
Is this a friend of yours?
Sort of. It was a long time ago.
My name's Attack. Cheese to please ya.
That's a weird name.
Well, aren't you rude? Don't you know that Attack is a Norman name of the highest pedigree? Means I'm fancy.
It looks sort of like the thing attached to Edna's umbrella.
Let's save talk of Edna's thingy for later, shall we? That one's a particularly long story.
Is it?
It is?
Hey, Lila, what's a Norman?
They're a special kind of seraphim. They aren't quite as powerful as a Lord of the Land, but they can still be a help to other seraphim.
How?
Well, they have the ability to boost another seraph's power. They're kind of like a maid of sorts.
That's my Lila. You know me like the back of your lily-white hand.
Like a maid? I'm afraid I'm not so sure I get it.
Lila's explanations can be pretty off the cuff.
Silly billies like you could never understand what Lila and I mean to each other.
I'm not sure I want to understand.
Well, anyways, y'all are Lila's friends and all. Maybe I can treat you to some grub. Nicholas, Sunlight Girl, Jean-Luc's the Loomer. This is a massacre! Who could have done such a thing?
Well...
You did. You turned into a Hellion.
I remember. It was me. I went out of my head, tore my beloved treasures apart, and now they're gone forever!
Chase the little bunny. Let's go bunny chasing. Honey!
Attack! What on earth happened that made you turn into a Hellion?
I'm sure it's hard for you, but can you tell us about it?
Well, I got angry and poof.
Well, I've always had a real big thing for art, you know? Moved in here a good long while back. Oh. Got to whittle my days away just people watching and gazing at fine art. I wasn't worshipped or nothing, but I weren't lonely neither.
Sounds like a good life.
I was happy. Real happy.
Waddle, 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 waddle. Where'd you go? There you are.
But ever since the countries took to fighting, the humans started to get real nasty. That country's bad, they'd say. That country's art is bad. Slash it. Burn it.
So they used art just as fuel for the fires of war.
It's true.
And that ain't the half of it. That's when they started to move the art on the black market.
Oh, so that's where it all went.
They were laughing and clutching their money in their grubby little hands. Hooray for war! Hooray for profits! I got so mad, so dejected, I felt my anger bubbling up, but I was beyond caring. And then... that's when I became a Hellion.
It's not your fault, Attack.
Thanks, son. I appreciate it and all, but I'd like to be alone for a little while.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
Mini dungeon complete.
Never thought that the source of all that malevolence would be the love of art.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
It's the Kingdom of Highland that caused Attack such pain. If only I had been able to do something.
Malevolence can come from anyone's spirit. Especially when that spirit holds hate for other people. And for us Seraphim, the influence we receive from the vessel in particular can be a danger.
So if I started generating malevolence, it'd put everyone in danger?
All of us could become Hellions. Saray, Alicia, the people in their despair cling to those with power that surpasses theirs far more tightly than you may imagine. Do not undervalue your ideals, nor the things that are in your power to accomplish. A shepherd's emotions towards the people he rescues are also his greatest enemy, in a way.
Okay, understood.
Didn't she just tell you not to be so stiff and serious?
Oh, I guess you're right.
But I suppose I don't need to worry about you.
We'll get started so you don't have to.
Just doing what's within our power, right?
Feels like the malevolence has been lifted somewhat, don't you think?
Indeed it has. But we still need to find a way to bring the Drake down.
Saray, can you head to the base of the great tree?
Huh? Oh yeah, sure.
All right.
What do you plan to do, Edna?
Wait here.
I plan to
For
wait
whom?
here.
For me, silly.
I wonder where Edna went off to.
Who knows what goes on in her head?
I'm back.
What is wrong with you? Huh?
Attack?
I'm here to help. Heard tell you folks could be using an extra jolt of power.
We just might.
If I combine attack's power with my arrows...
We can bring down the Drake!
Edna told me that y'all are trying super duper hard to fix things up. If this glum bum town gets back on its feet, folks might finally remember the place of art in a civilized society.
Thank you, Edna.
I just thought it might work.
And here it comes.
Drat, it's so dark I can barely see it.
That's a good thing. You can fight without worrying about humans catching sight of you.
Hey, good thinking. So, how exactly should we go about shooting this thing down?
That I don't know.
Tonight's supposed to be a full moon. All we need is some light.
The clouds are receding.
Let's look for a place where we can aim our shot with the aid of the moonlight.
To the left.
This is it.
Attack! You got it! Northern power! Ah! Gee, ripes! That's some power you got there. I can only handle one shot.
One shot is enough. Saray, I'll do the aiming.
Right. And I'll pick when to fire. Now! Nice!
It's not over yet! This is it!
like the music of this encounter too.
Let's spread out! Even a mere
Weak to win. Well, shit.
Drake is this big and this strong? You can't be serious.
You should know the difference in size and scale a dragon has by now.
We are here to do whatever must be done.
That's right. As we are now, we can do it. Whatever. Try not to die out there.
Break down! Break on through! Blue Flurry! Break down! Break on through! Burst! Charge! Burst! Don't push yourself, Lila! Ocean Flip! Azure Assault!
Look at the UI
Azure Assault! Blue Flurry! Ocean Flip!
This would be a Lila. Just died and got swapped out.
Blue Flurry!
Notice the teal blinking section of that. All 4 of those have to charge back up solid teal. And then once they go yellow again, they call back into teal. She's almost there now, actually.
Break down! Break on through! Ocean Flip! Azure Assault! Break down! Blue Flurry!
Come on. Ah, shit.
Burst! Ocean Flip! Focus on defense! Spirit Cleansing! Elixir Protect! Ocean Flip! Blue Flurry! Burst! Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Spirit Cleansing! Elixir Protect! Azure Assault! Burst! Open the floodgates! Bubble Arrow! Burst! Breakdown! Aim and fire! Blistering Fangs! Saint Zero! Open the floodgates! Bubble Arrow! Aim and fire! Burst!
He's almost, he's half down.
Burst!
Something else to notice,
Blue
the
Flurry!
last
Break
stage
down!
will separate and divide by
Blue
2
Flurry! Ocean Flip!
when you de-armatize. So right now that it's at 2, if I de-armatize now, Saray will get 1 point, and Cleo will get 1 point. This is enough to do what I want to do next, because I want to swap to Lila.
Ocean
But I'd like to get that 3
Azure
or 4
Assault!
first.
Burst!
So, 3 is
Ocean
that.
Flip! Break on
No,
through!
no, then literally you will get 1.5
fire!
per.
Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Break on through!
Unleash your hidden power.
Blue Flurry! Ocean Flip! Let's get him!
Do our best.
Burn! Let's take them all down!
Ocean Flip.
Blue Flurry! Breakdown! Azure Assault! Blue Flurry! Ocean Flip! Azure Assault! Burn! Blue Flurry! Burn of fire! What? Burn! Repellers of prey!
It's the end.
Gathering 12! This is new to me, Alicia! Heavenly powers! Vermilion Crescent! Vermilion Stars! Pillars of prey!
Dragons have high
Focus
power
on
and
defense.
defense. Be cautious.
Heavy protection! Vermilion Crescent! Burn away! Predatory flame! Come forth! Smite the malevolent!
Items, Mikleo, life bottle. Oh, no.
Release
for the
nice
trouble.
Rhapsody! What? Heavy protection! Release nice Rhapsody!
Quite a bind.
Rain of fire protection! Predatory defensive maneuvers! Healing power! Vermilion Crescent! Focus on defense! Malevolence! Resilient aid! Breakthrough! Burning Shard! Pillars of Flame!
Got it.
We did it! We beat the dragon!
It was just a Drake.
Sure, we might not be strong enough to beat a dragon yet, but
Yeah! We will get there someday!
And so almost ends the Marlind arc entirely.
The
Almost.
flames of purification. Might you be the shepherd?
So you must be Marlind's...
Guardian Seraph Rohan.
Rohan.
Or should I say, I was. I very nearly became a dragon. I have no right to continue protecting this town.
Don't say that.
Seraph Rohan. I am Alicia Difta, Princess of the Kingdom of Highland. It is we who must bear the blame. We who corrupted the hearts of the people and set you on the path to becoming a Hellion. But I assure you that I shall set things right. If you must punish anyone, let it be me. So please, if it's still possible, let us have your blessing just this once.
You're an impassioned young princess, I'll give you that. You can see me?
Yes, I have pledged myself as Soray's squire.
Have you? And you're okay?
Huh?
I see. The malevolence in town has lowered significantly. You're the one who dispelled it?
We all did.
Then so be it. I'll extend my blessing.
I want to help too!
Thank you so much.
It appears the corruption has yet to spread to this tree. Using this as a vessel, I shall expand the blessed domain.
You got it! Norman power!
Huh? What's this?
What happened?
There's still a mega powerful Hellion running around near here.
The domain it's creating is in the way, and we can't stop the invasion of the lesser Hellions.
A major Hellion? Where?
To the southwest. It isn't far.
Soray, we must defeat it.
But if we leave the town in this state...
With your guards all a-sleeping and your Hellions all a-creeping.
Soray? Sorry, I just blanked out for a second there.
You need a rest. In. Now.
Indeed. Good ideas will surely come after we take a breather.
The young shepherd's starting to deteriorate. I ought to be more understanding.
Deteriorate?
Blessing for Marlind region has been restored. That's only partially true. We have 6 minutes. I will go a little bit over time and get the additional Hellion done and get through Marlind. Ideally, we'll get to go to Glyven Basin next and make that part 6, because then part 6 will hit Rollins.
The Normans' powers sure are interesting.
Not as much as their faces, though.
Yes, the Norman's ability to assist is quite helpful, and each one has different capabilities.
They all look the same, though.
Its abilities change from combining them in different ways, right?
They have bad attitudes, even though they're Norman.
Yes, there should be increasing numbers of Norman which you could combine to make new effects.
Norman times Norman equals Norman hell.
You sure have it in for the Norman, Edna.
Not really. Just a bone or two to pick. By which I mean 77 confrontations, 108 complaints, and 32 appeals. That's all.
Sounds complicated. Could you tell me more about equipment skills?
Way to have your head in the game. First, let's go over the basic skills.
Basic skills can be broken down into 10 groups with 5 different elements. So in total, it's 10 times 5. Think you can do the math, genius?
There are 50 Norman named after the basic skill they offer. Each one has the power to draw forth that specific skill.
So if you find a skill that you like, go find that Norman and send them off to the Lord of the Land to do your dirty work.
Elements and skill groups aren't just for tweaking the effects of your skills. They're also closely linked to bonus skills. That's all the time we have for today. See you again next week!
Next week? We're doing this again?
Alright, now off we go. Rest of the inn. Wait. In. Wrong one. I always hate the way Marlind is laid out when you're trying to go into one of these buildings is kind of painfully difficult. I never can figure out what side the door is on and what side the ladder up to where the door is on. Look, another one of those. Probably the cheapest option there is. Because I'm cheap like that. Money. There we go.
How are you feeling?
Right as rain.
Good. We don't need a sick shepherd.
That'd be bad!
Oh, God.
And precisely how long had you been saving that one?
Looks like we've got our Saray back.
Hey, look, it froze.
The shepherd. Perfect timing.
And a Geel.
Agil!
We heard about the bridge. You're a superstar.
Well, you know.
You know? Well, whatever. Anyway, we need you to sign for this.
Huh? Me?
More medicine.
It was ordered by a guy named Nafe.
Nafe!
Huh.
See? Buck up. We got this.
I guess you're right.
Also a message. I found a group of mercenaries headed toward Marlind and asked them to protect the town, but they refused me. I have asked for additional reinforcements from Lady Lake, but it will take some time. That's all.
Mercenaries. They might work in a pinch.
Can mercenaries stand against the Hellions?
Probably not the Hellhounds, but they might be able to handle lesser Hellions.
They are vicious, but they are visible. And little.
But they already refused the guard job.
I could try asking again as sincerely as possible.
Wouldn't hurt to go try. Thanks for passing along the message.
Hey, why are you going through all this trouble anyway?
Why? I mean, you can't just not help people in trouble.
I get it. I get that you're weird.
Now, where is the medicine going?
The sanctuary.
Gotcha.
Oh, hey. You didn't happen to run into a group of mercenaries on the way here, did you?
You mean the woodsmen? They came with us. I think they're probably still in town. They said they were gonna stock up.
Gotcha, Gald.
So the mercenaries, you do have to ask to guard it. And basically you have to pay them to do it, which makes sense, but still, money.
Now then, this time we'll be covering skill groups.
We're not going to talk about bonus skills?
We're the ones doing the teaching around here. Shut up and listen.
Yes, ma'am.
It wouldn't be prudent to explain everything at once, so I'll start off with the ones you can obtain in the beginning phases. So first, there's the status column.
This increases basic stats by a certain percentage. Here, it's wise to improve upon your given strengths.
Then there's the HP column. If you're prone to damage, it's best to improve on this. Or just don't get hit in the first place, doofus.
But anyways, as you can see, aligning the same skill group together to carry out a tactical battle is one option that you have.
And that's where the bonus skill comes into play.
See you again next week!
Next week again?
Hey, look, we just did two weeks worth in 1 week. Or 1 day. Or 1 evening. 1 episode.
Hurry and get your supplies! We can't be wasting time in a crazy town like this one.
What happened?
Wild dogs were attacking the sanctuary, but these guys put them down. Gotta admit, that was some fine teamwork.
Those dogs are Hellions.
And no pushovers either. Well, for a human anyway.
Excuse me, may I ask you a favor?
Huh? You're talking to the woodsman, bub. We don't do babysitting. And we won't get your kitty out of a tree.
It's about a job only you guys can handle.
I'm the leader, Lucas. What's this job you speak of?
We want you to protect Marlind for a little while.
Yeah, we were asked that before, but turned it down. Ain't taking no chances guarding over a place that's diseased.
Hey, boss. The kid you're talking to is the shepherd.
The miracle bridge maker? This scrawny little duckling? You're pulling my chain, right?
We found a way to bring Marlind back to how it was, but we have to leave town to do it. And the guards here aren't in a condition to fight because of the epidemic.
So you want us to handle it, huh? We do the grunt work so you can get the glory. Is that how it is?
It's nothing of the sort.
Huh, so you say.
What do you need?
Let me tell you something, Mr. Shepherd. Money talks and horse crap walks. If you're serious about it, put your cash on the table, then we'll talk.
5,000.
How about it, Mr. Shepherd?
Pay it.
Well, well. Looky here. The shepherd comes through. Guess we really can trust you after all.
You trust whoever gives you money?
And what else, pray tell, should be my motivation?
Duty, chivalry?
Let's say this epidemic kills one of my subordinates. Will duty and chivalry step in to take care of his grieving family?
Well...
But if I have money, I can make sure they've got a safety net. That's the kind of contract I have with my team. And that's why in return, they're willing to put their lives on the line. You need to start facing reality, sister.
Facing reality, huh?
So, you want us to guard the town, huh? We'll take the job, but on one condition. In return, can we do whatever we want to this town while you're away?
Saray, are you sure about this?
It's fine. No one who values contracts so highly would do anything sleazy.
You passed the test. All right, you bums, we got a job to do. We're staying in Marlind and guarding it. Alpha and Bravo squad secure the perimeter. Charlie, handle things in town. I'll go tell the guards what's up. These orders come from the shepherd himself. Don't slack off out there. Ah!
What's this?
Your change. It's our policy to accept a reasonable price for the job we do.
Well, they're cheaper than we imagined.
We may not look it, but we value our customers.
Really, it was only 200 or 2,500 gold. We're slightly over time, and we still haven't done the Hellion thing. But we're gonna go do that now. So it'll probably be an hour, 15 minutes, maybe. Maybe an hour 20 or an hour 30. Not the best time, but still. There's been worse.
My hair's standing on end. There's something lurking deep inside here.
Yes, even I can sense something wrong here.
So what is the... Ah! Where am I going? I have to go up and around because the short way we just passed, and we can't get by there until some point after Roland's.
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
This forest was a ruin too.
We haven't found a ruin yet that wasn't crawling with Hellions. The malevolence really is widespread.
I'm sorry.
It tears me up inside seeing all these ruins defiled. But if we purify the Hellions while we explore the ruins, isn't that like two birds with one stone? Think about how jealous of our adventures literally every other historian and archaeologist will be.
You're such a sweet, simple soul. You know that?
Huh?
You're right. Fretting over this won't get us any closer to our answers. We should all take a page out of Miklio's book and laugh at our worries.
And if Saray thinks you're happy-go-lucky...
I think Miklio's in shock.
Let's get going, touchy-feely Miklio.
Hey, you're doing this on purpose.
Or for short,
Touchy-feelio.
No! No nicknames!
Touchy-feelio.
Could this be...
Elixir?
The all-healing panacea made by Mautellus?
Oh my! What a delightful butterfly!
Whoops, I guess it's random o'clock again.
Anyway, the elixir. You think it's the real thing?
According to the Celestial Record, the methods used to make elixir were lost ages ago.
And look! An icky beetle going creepo-crawler, creepo-crawl.
Guess we won't know for sure unless we try it.
You think that's safe?
It'll just be a drop. Whoa! I feel rejuvenated!
It is the real thing.
Nice. Wish we could just buy this at the store.
That'll be difficult. The only remaining elixir left in the world of humans is in custody of the church.
The church, huh?
Ran out of bugs, I take it.
So we got elixir. I am not going to use that all playthrough. Fully restores one ally's HP and SC, restores 3 BG, and heals knockout. So it doesn't do that for the entire party like some games do, but that is still... It fully recovers one person. Everything about that one person. There is a way that you can make it so that you can buy it at shops. You have to spend a lot of money basically investing in the shops and saying, hey, I'm going to level you up. Carry better gear for me. Which takes money. Go that way. Save now. Because here's the Hellion.
Ready?
Yes!
Defensive maneuvers!
Is this like the plant boss of the area?
No, it looks like a
You need to be Earth.
mutant Hellion, like Ouroboros.
Mutant Hellion?
It's probably the effect of the anomalous orbs.
Just like the ones Knight Arthur and Echidna had.
Let's keep our guard up.
Unleash your hidden power!
It's over!
Great spot!
Be gone! It's over!
Unleash your hidden power!
Be gone! No escape! How's this? Be gone! No escape! Edna, be careful! Ready? Strike! It's over!
Eyes on the prize!
Ready? No escape! This isn't over! That did it! Resilient! I need a hand! What is this? My all?
Too strong.
Shit.
Mikleo!
Wow. Okay. That's not good. First
We
time.
can't afford to hold defensive maneuvers!
Is this like the plant boss of the area?
No, it looks like a mutant Hellion, like Ouroboros.
Mutant Hellion?
It's probably the effect of the anomalous orbs.
Just like the ones Knight Arthur and Echidna had.
Let's keep our guard up.
Charge! Ready? How's this? Ready? Strike! How's this? Be gone! Earthborn!
The kind that's got
Defensive
piercing
maneuvers!
attack. As a
Take!
The kind that's got
Rising
piercing
sand!
attack.
Rising sand! Cry out! Be gone! Cry out! Take! Hang on, everyone!
Rising sand! Unleash your hidden power! Unleash
Be
your
gone!
hidden power!
Cry out! Hang on, everyone! Rising sands! Be gone! Cry out! Rock winner! Rising sands! Ready? Go! Rising sand! Let's take them all down!
Can't be finished yet!
See, look, we're approaching this a little bit different.
Purify the
We
area!
got it the first time we tried it.
Be gone!
Look at how much
I
better
want to
that
become
went.
stronger as a seraph.
You have more than enough talent for it. Don't push yourself too hard.
The extra chapter of Tales of Grace's F, when I first went through it, I did 20 to 25 levels underneath where the boss was. So it's possible, it just gets real hard to do it that way.
Now the blessing should return to Marlind.
Saray!
Alicia! Eat this!
You couldn't see it, could you?
So the Squire's Pact is affecting you.
No, I just wasn't paying attention.
Alicia and Mikleo nearly died because of you.
Well, I'm not dead, and Saray was only hiding it for Alicia's sake.
I understand that, but even so,
He's at his limit.
I know.
Saray.
Alicia! Thank goodness.
Don't worry about me.
it looks like we were able to expand Rohan's domain.
Well, that's that. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I do want to check in on Lucas's crew.
Here.
Thanks.
arc is almost officially done. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Can I fast travel there? Yes, I can. Damn, I'm... Oh.
So, that was Lucas and the Woodsman, huh? They sure are a funny bunch.
It seems people form bonds in more ways than I realized.
Their logic makes sense, though, if you buy their premises in the first place.
Those who give themselves completely to what they believe in are all the more pure for doing so.
It's true that I felt no malevolence from them.
You mean malevolence doesn't spring merely from the distinction between right and wrong?
Even a villain might not bear any malevolence, specifically because they believe so thoroughly in their villainy.
Man, this malevolence stuff is tricky business.
Well, be assured at least that it's a very good thing you're so concerned about it.
I think it's good too, Saray.
Though it's a fine line between pure and naive.
Can't argue with you there.
This is making my brain hurt.
Snacks are done.
Hey there, Shepherd's Pie. As you can see, everything here's hunky-dory.
Thanks. I knew you could handle it.
How'd it go?
We managed.
Good to hear it. Then I guess it's time for us to pack up and ship on out. The guards are trickling back onto duty, and we've got a new job lined up already.
Shall we take a break at the inn for a spell?
Sure.
The end. To the sleeping house. Left. In. Went the wrong way.
Here, I'll do you a favor.
I'm a cheap bastard!
Let's just take it easy for today.
And tomorrow, we'll be leaving Marlind?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Why?
What?
Why?
Huh?
Hi, Dazzle.
A seraph?
So you are with this one.
Why aren't you staying in Marlind?
What is your problem?
Silence, brat! I'm asking the shepherd. Why are you throwing away the name you've earned for yourself from saving this town? Why throw yourself away like this?
We've done all we can here. And I have more to learn elsewhere. That's all.
How odd.
You too.
Who are they?
I don't know. But this means there are other humans who dwell with Seraphim besides me.
Though they're assassins.
Well, I say to hell with them. The more important issue is where we're headed next. Thought about it?
I have. The Roland's Empire.
Splendid idea. Hellions and ruins alike know no borders, after all.
True.
Alicia will not accompany us to Roland's. For fairly obvious reasons.
Saray, let us give our respects to Rohan and the others.
Right. Good thinking.
Purple Star.
Lady Lila,
Must
you're
get it.
back! You folks done fixed this place right up!
Little by
have no
little,
eyes.
people are coming back to worship the great tree. You can trust I will do my part as well.
That's good. We can take our leave in peace.
Huh? Aw, no, y'all are running out on us?
You take care, Attack.
I'm staying behind.
Huh?
After all, we need to find someone to properly give tribute to Rohan.
Alicia, you don't mean...
And I have to report to Lady Lake about what happened in Marlind. Things with the Council have just settled down, and if you're with me, you'll just get wrapped up in it again. I would love to continue our travels, but
Well?
Thank you so much, Alicia.
Same to you. For everything, Saray.
Get a room, you two.
It's not like you won't see each other again.
I shall do my best to work toward a Highland with no malevolence.
And I'll keep chasing my dream.
To be a spaghetti cook. I don't know. It's the only thing I could come up with.
Safe travels.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
A shiny, pretty stone. Does make me curious. It might be some sort of artifact.
That's in the Boar's ruins. I don't want to go back there just yet. We're almost done. After this next section here, we're done for the night. Okay.
I have a message. It's urgent.
Hey, hang in there!
The Empire! The Roland's Empire is attacking!
What?
So the war has begun.
Please, pass the warning to the people of Marlind. I have to get to the capital.
You're injured. It's too dangerous.
There's no time to waste.
Be careful. Don't do anything reckless.
Thank you.
We'd better go tell everyone.
All right, you bums! Playtime's over! Let's go show those frou-frous in the capital what we're made of! Ah!
I'm going.
Yeah, I couldn't live with myself if we let these folks just run out to get slaughtered.
You mustn't! If If the shepherd enters the heart of battle, the camp he extends his help to will surely be victorious.
So what, we just sit quietly and watch?
Yep, it's up to the Earth Dwellers to figure out some sort of compromise with each other.
But with the shepherd's power, I know I could save people.
You might save the people of Highland, yes. However...
The people of Rollins wouldn't be so lucky, is the flip side.
Correct. That's the nature of war. War knows neither justice nor malice.
The power of the shepherd greatly shapes the world itself. Were you to enter the war, there's no telling how warped it could become.
All right. I do want Lucas and his group to take refuge along with the villagers. Will that be okay?
Yes.
Then let's talk to Lucas at once. They sounded like they were getting ready to leave any second now.
Okay. Lucas, I'd really like you to seek refuge along with the villagers.
Like hell! The battlefield is where we earn our living. Besides, we just helped rebuild your town here, no? You really want to see Rollins tear it to pieces?
I'm just worried about all of you. Please.
Fine. We'll pull back beyond the Grifflet River. It's a damn shame. We're just gonna abandon this town right when it was getting its punch back?
We both know what's really important.
I can tell I'm no match for this herder of sheep. Change of plans, you bums! We're taking the townsfolk to safety, up north across the Grifflet River. Get your preparations in order.
Thank you.
You'd better get ready yourself. The bridge still isn't fully restored just yet. We'll probably have to go ahead and set up camp by the riverbanks.
You got it.
Saray, don't forget about the library key.
Oh, right. I need to return it to Nath. Nath!
Oh, Saray.
I came to return this. It's from Agatha.
The key to the library. Thanks, and sorry to trouble you.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be like Maltran. I'm gonna be the second Blue Valkyrie. Boys can't be Valkyries, dummy. If Maltran's teaching anyone, it's gonna be me. She's not gonna teach you. Your clothes aren't even blue. They will be once I finally get my mom to buy some.
Someone's popular.
It's because Lady Maltran actually comes from Marlind. She only became heir to her line when all the other successors passed away. And while her sense of responsibility was second to none, she was quite a frail young girl. She has trained herself very rigorously.
Suspicious.
And now she is the Blue Valkyrie.
So they're opposites.
What?
Nothing. You just clarified something for me.
I don't really get it, but I'm glad I could be of help to the shepherd.
I had one more thing I wanted to ask. Have you heard of Irish gems?
Irish gems? We have one. I just enshrined it in the sanctuary as an offering for the town's restoration.
Can we borrow it? There's something we're investigating.
I wouldn't dream of refusing the shepherd's request. Please, keep it as long as you like.
Thank you.
Okay, correction. I'll do that, and then I'll send him off. We're already overdue for time anyway. What's a few more minutes? Green Irish Gem Eins. The mighty Roland's armory prepares to march to war. The soldiers cheer their general.
Mikleo, what do you think it means?
The king was handing a sword over. Pretty clear that it was some formal military ceremony. And I imagine the person receiving the sword was a general.
The uniform would suggest a general of the Roland's Empire. It's hard to say exactly when this took place, though.
Whoever he was, he sure looked like a hero.
But what does it mean? It's not like that's a particularly uncommon type of scene, historically speaking.
If we could see more, we might get a better idea as to why this scene showed up.
Do you think there are any more?
I don't know, but let's try to find them. I mean, hidden glimpses of history? How cool is that?
We're good on our end. What say you, Shepard? Ready to head for the river?
I am Commander General Landon of the Highland Army. Is the Shepherd with you?
That's me.
You, huh?
Does your business with the Shepherd really require so many troops, General Landon?
You're that sellsword Lucas of the Shrub Boys, aren't you? Just as well. You listen up, too. I bring word of Lady Alicia.
On suspicion of using the Shepherd to foment discord against the state. As well as assisting the Roland's Empire with its invasion, Lady Alicia has been detained.
That's nonsense! Alicia would never do such a thing!
It is not an arrest, Shepherd. Merely an interrogation.
Well, this certainly stings to high heaven.
But if the Shepherd were, say, to wield his power to deliver victory to our troops, it would likely assuage any suspicions we might have.
Why, you...
Yeah.
Saray, let us do as he says.
We probably don't have a choice. If Alicia were to die at their hands.
Yes. We all know Saray would blame himself for it.
And if that were to happen, even someone like Saray could become corrupted by malevolence. That's it, right?
If the Shepherd is corrupted by malevolence, it will guide the world to ruin, faster than even war could accomplish.
The sooner we end this, the better. We can make this work. After all, you've got us with you.
If I fight, do I have your guarantee Alicia will be released?
If you bring us victory, then yes.
We're coming too. Sorry, but it just ain't in our blood to turn tail and run. We sellswords have built up too much pride in too many battles for that.
Very well. But I'm in charge here. You had better not forget that. So then, Shepherd, I'll be waiting on the battlefield.
Hey, cheer up, buddy. With a woodsman on the job, the Shepherd won't even have to lift a finger.
Saray, please hold your head up high.
All right, you bums!
I told you, didn't I? You've got us with you.
Don't get all stupid gung-ho about this war business, okay? Just do what you need to do to get this crap over with.
Thank you, everyone.
We just heard. That's awful. Can't you just sit out this war?
They'll use you for all you're worth, and when you're done, they'll still probably kill Lady Alicia.
I'm going.
Really?
We all know that the charges against Lady Alicia are a load of hog's wallop. We're heading out to Lady Lake to petition them directly.
That's right. Surely the Council will not be able to ignore the voices of so many citizens.
So please, don't give up hope!
Just promise you'll come back.
We'll be waiting for you, gentle Shepherd.
Thanks, everyone. I'll be back.
Unfortunately, we are 36 minutes over time. And I'll do the skip and then save, then we're done. I know I keep saying that. But we'll have to save the war pieces and entry to the Roland's Empire for next episode.
Why are these things happening?
And this time, we're against the humans. And it's a war, which makes it even worse.
Yes. We may hurt people during the process, just trying to get them to stop fighting. That may cause emotional pain for Saray, which in turn may create malevolence.
How could that be? If that's true, then the chance of a shepherd not being affected by malevolence is about as small as a pinhole.
That's what it means to get involved with humans. And that is the way of the shepherd.
If only he could forget about Alicia like a snap of a finger.
There's no way he can.
I know. That's exactly why he became a shepherd, right?
Yes.
I guess I need to prepare myself.
We sure have had some fantastic weather lately. On that note, it's time to continue our skill lecture.
If you say so.
Today's lesson is about bonus skills. Aren't you ecstatic?
Sure.
You can probably enact a couple skills without even thinking too much about it. But from the combination of basic skills you use comes...
Wait for it.
Bonus skills! But hullabaloo aside, the way it works is actually super simple. There are only 3 special rules.
There's Stack, a bonus that activates when you equip the same skill multiple times. Lumping them together like that will give you a little extra boost.
The effectiveness will vary based on how many of the same skill you stacked, but at the end of the day, it produces only 1 stack bonus.
So when you equip 4 of the same skills, the stack for the second or the third ones don't occur.
Next, when you equip all 5 skills belonging to the same group, you have a group union.
For this one, you'll need to have collected all 5 skills of a specific column. The bonus skill will further enhance those skills' effects.
And lastly, there are elemental unions, which trigger when you place skills of the same element next to each other. But...
Oops, out of time. See you again next week.
Seriously?
Today's lesson is about bonus skills triggered by elemental unions. If a group union is vertical, you can say an elemental union is horizontal.
Unlike a group union, you can activate an elemental union with as few as 2 skills, so long as they're placed side by side.
Since there's 10 groups, does that mean you can put anywhere between 2 and 10 skills together?
Yeah. Depending on the number of skills you have lined up, the effects will change. You can even duplicate the same effects if you want.
So like, if you have 2 each of the non-elemental skills, Attack and Rangus equipped...
You'll get 2 Elemental Union 2 bonus skills, reducing non-elemental damage by 20% instead of 10. Not only that, but you'll get 2 Stack 2 effects on top of that.
But you need to be careful. If you decide to equip just one of the third non-elemental skill, Blued.
The bonus skill for Elemental Union 3 will activate, but the 2 Elemental Union 2 effects will both disappear.
So for Elemental Union bonus skills, it first checks the total length of the combo, and then calculates how many of that combo to activate?
Yep, bonus skills are beneficial, but you have to really start thinking things through if you want to optimize your strengths.
It probably won't end well if you just use different equipment together blindly. So think carefully about what kind of equipment you want to use beforehand.
So, could you have an item where all 4 slots are the same skill in a 4-stack? Or an item that, just by itself, triggers an Elemental Union 4 bonus?
That's right. With proper item fusion and equipment coordination, you can draw out enormous power from skills, far beyond their basic effects. And there's one important announcement to be made.
Next week again, huh?
This is the last lesson.
What?
Really?
And that'll be it. Almost 2 hours again. Yike. Oh well. Guess that'll happen from time to time.